YouTube, what's good with y'all? It's your boy Justice coming at y'all with another YouTube collective energy read. I hope this finds you guys at a resonating time of your day. Remember to take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Trying to stay consistent. Let's go and get started. Angels of the highest of white light, please bestow upon me clear and concise channel messages that accommodate with the general one that I have already ready. And also please remove and release any type of contaminants to this energy that are affecting this read. Thank you, and Ashe. So the message I have off the top, whoever I'm tapping into, people are keeping tabs on you in a multitude of ways. There's something about your soul's inheritance that entices an obsession from those who are awaiting what it is that you're here to do, or here to inherit, or here to receive, or walk into, so to speak. And what this kind of message accommodates with, a lot of you guys have differences in your soul paths and your calls in life. And a lot of times you bring a certain level of monitoring spirits, and we're here to talk about kind of the watchers. If any of you guys have read the book of Enoch, a lot of you guys have spoke on that in the beginning of my channel. Like, if you're any of my OGs, if you're new here, welcome to the channel. But there's something about the book of Enoch in terms of the watchers that he spoke about. And if a lot of you guys have read it, because a lot of you guys have read those different books outside of the gospel that were outside, they're taking out the gospel. But the book of Enoch and the watchers that it speaks about, right? And so we're going to get into that. A lot of you guys have dealt with monitoring spirits because there's something of your life, or there's some type of aspiration in your life, or some type of success that is continuously moving your life, or something in some type of velocity that seems so reachable to others around you. This could be close people, it could be family members, it could be friends. It could be those people checking in on you that don't feel right, Especially if you guys are focused on a certain trajectory in your life, or a certain ambition in your life, or something that pushes you a certain direction, and you feel some sense of resistance going these velocities, or going these directions, or going at this pace, or going with this energy, or going with this strength. It's almost as if something is trying to cloud you or resist you. This is some type of, systematic kind of adversary. And I say systematic on the esoteric level, but in the reality of the situation on a physical level, this is people that are trying to take what's yours, or try to resist you from getting to what's yours, because they would like to accommodate that space, that time, that energy, or that success, or whatever that is, that person, that relationship, for themselves, right? And a lot of you guys have dealt with this in many multitudes of situations or different parts of your life. And so there's something about understanding the awakening, or the awareness behind the obsession, and the awareness back to your self-esteem, in which you have to carry yourself in to walk in your inheritance and to walk into your calling. A lot of you guys, it's your calling. A lot of you guys, it's some type of inheritance of your life. A lot of you guys, it could be a multitude of many different things that you're quote unquote inheriting, or walking into, receiving, embodying. A lot of times these things are targeted by people that have ambition or ambitious attempts, right? Or an ambition because they perceive something that maybe you don't see as clear. They perceive something that you're doing, or the impact that it has, the potential that it has, maybe more than you do. And so I wanted to go in on that self-esteem aspect, because you have to carry yourself as if you know it. You have to carry yourself like you know it's there, like you know what you are, even when you don't know what's there, or even when you don't know what's coming, even when you don't understand fully. Right? You have to understand what you have to walk into, and that knowingness that you have to carry to embody something that God is selecting for you, or that you're just simply receiving, or you have that you embody naturally, or you earned it, or you walked in, anything like that, anything in life. You got to walk in that, because somebody along that line is going to try to take it from you. Somebody, if it's loose enough, if it's open enough, if the door is wide open, if it's a screen door over it, somebody's going to try to walk in. And so there's something about the security and the foundation of your ideas, the security and foundation of your knowing of self, in which people may be targeting upon people like you guys, right? And especially if you're aligned with the video, especially if you're aligned with the read, there's something about the attacks in terms of the propagandas that people set in their own heads against your whatever that is that you're either inheriting or receiving. And so what comes with that is the understanding that you got to strong arm yourself to be able to be prepared for whatever it is that is coming against what it is that you're either your trajectory is, your ambition is, or whatever it is that you're looking to walk into, or just simply embodying naturally. A lot of you guys are being attacked for things that you embody naturally. A lot of you guys be attacked for things that you do naturally. A lot of you guys are attacked for something that was called upon you naturally. And so with that, there's an understanding of a weight that you got to kind of carry yourself in, an understanding of the velocities of your own character and what God is instilling in you. And so that's why staying with God and staying with spirit, staying close to your connection to source is the most important when you're walking a line of success, fortune, or some type of naturally accrued gift, blessing that is bestowed upon your life. This is why gratifying it in the Most High is a secure thing. It's not only humble, it's not only a test of humility, but it's something about your strong arming and faith in something that is greater than you. Sometimes we go through forces or come across forces that seem to just take something from us, or forces that are outside of our hands of what we can seem to like reach for, right? And sometimes that's the truth. But sometimes that's meant to happen for you to trust something that really is not outside your reach. You're right. And sometimes you have to understand what comes with the path, that path that's along that fortune, along that relationship, along whatever that is that you feel strongly to seek after or to simply embody inside yourself. And so when you have adversaries against something, I said this in a recent video, you know you're doing something right. Because when you're getting not backed by everything, but when you're getting enabled by everything, when nobody has no opinion and they're just letting you be, a lot of times you're doing something wrong. A lot of times you're being enabled. A lot of times you're not doing something right. And so a lot of you guys are like my pushers against the status quo. A lot of you guys go against a lot of things that seem to be abnormal. A lot of you guys are stepping along a path away from what this system expects from you, what your family expects from you, what society expects from you. A lot of you guys know what I'm talking about. And so this is a simple like reaffirmation to certain people to walk your fucking path and to be your fucking self. Because especially if you can do, let's say you can box, let's say no architecture. Let's say you're good at architecture, right? Let's say you're good at designing something, right? And there's something about, okay, somebody wanted you to be a doctor, right? 707. Somebody wanted you to be a doctor or something, and somebody didn't want you to be that. Even though architects well paid usually, but it's not always. The high-end ones are really well paid. But either way, architecture is a decent example still, because let's say that somebody wanted something different from you, and somebody wants and expects something different from you in terms of their ambition to take you out of position, to put that in front of your face or align you or try to redirect you along a different way than what you feel to be. And so a lot of you guys go through these type of systematic kind of things in terms of adversaries that are spiritual, right? Because of a simple path that you're taking, because of the differences within you. And so a lot of times people can't accept something, and so they tag along certain tags on something. When I say tag along certain tags, name calling, stereotypes, you got to be this, you got to be that, a boxing in, so to speak. And so when you box something in, a lot of you guys break out of those boxes, 808. A lot of you guys know to break out of that box. A lot of you guys do not sit in a box. And so there's something about those types of energies that are coming against what it is that you feel is either your destiny, your inheritance, or whatever you're inheriting, embodying naturally within yourself. Those are the things that come with this journey. And so there's something about you must keep close to the Most High. And so that's kind of my reaffirming message, because there's something behind those type of adversaries. There's something about the resistances. If you're new here, if you're new here, welcome. I always say on my old videos, a lot of you guys have already heard it. Those adversaries, those resistance points are those learning guiding points to you getting to your point. It may not always look like it. It may not always feel like it. That person may not really be good for you. That situation may not really be good for you, but it may be good for that time in your life. It may be good for that section of your trajectory. It may be showing you something along your path. And so there's something about that part that builds character and that builds the strength and the self-esteem to carry on no matter who the fuck is trying to tell you who you are, no matter who the fuck is trying to tell you this or that, no matter who the fuck thinks they know you to this blueprint, or who the fuck thinks that they can carry your blueprint or write your blueprint. That's God's job, right? It's your job to carry that faith along that path, to say, hey, I'm going to meet you at the finish line. And that's my last message. If you need a person with me, hit up Shamika's son with a C and Shamika@gmail.com. I got a few partnerships with Rose Forever New York, Amazon Web Services, And Outer Spirit, if you're interested in any of these different devices, any of these different sponsorships that you will have 20% off of, Amazon Web Services offers a lot of different development services, development softwares and programs that you can utilize for any type of databases or any type of programming tools or anything like that, developing in general. But even besides that, creative tools as well. But Rose Forever New York is a flower decor. I always say I get tired of it, but Rose Forever New York is a flower decor company, rose bouquets and things like that. If you're interested in 20% off of any of that. But Outer Spirit is a jeweler company that sells vibration enhancing jewelry through crystals that are embedded into it. If you're interested in any bracelets, rings, things like that, it's all on the website below. But besides that, I'm done doing all this yapping, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Sending my love and ashe. I appreciate all your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. I'm probably gonna be reading comments tonight. But sending my love and ashe. Peace out, y'all.